Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Railroute Let's Play. Now, we've been doing quite well, but last time was a bit short on the cash. I've been running this network between episodes, and we now have got 59 grand in the bank, which is, well, quite good. Now, one of the things I said is I wouldn't make any changes. Yeah, I made a couple of tiny ones. What I did is I added a few more departure sensors and a few more arrival sensors on this bottom line down here. That was because whilst this top bit up here was fully automated, this bit down here wasn't, and I was having to manually do absolutely everything in order for us to stock up a bit of cash. So I put them in down there and I let our network run quite nicely. So let's let the network continue. You can see at the moment we've got a train coming into Glasgow Central from this lower line. It pulls into platform 6 quite nicely. And we've got another train coming from Motherwell down out to Whifflet on the right, and a brand new train at Bridgeton. We've got a train coming out to Cumbernauld, the coach yard, and it's the coach yard that we're going to start with today. So if we go out to construction, we can now got the money. We've now got the money to get our Glasgow Central coach yard. This is a bit of a game changer for us. So this arrival sensor is already linked to Glasgow Central, and we just need to make sure that it is, yep, it's definitely linked to that signal as well. So now you can see that it can auto route trains onto platforms 3, 4, 5 and 6, which, yeah, it can. I'm not, oh, we haven't purchased 7. We could purchase platform 7 or platform 2, but we're not going to do that for now. So you can see how the trains come through this auto block and get automatically routed into these stations down here. That's fantastic. And now we can start accepting other trains coming through here. Now, do we want to start doing intercity trains before we upgrade the track? I don't know. And I've actually been reflecting on this series a little bit and looking back over the last few episodes. And I feel like because in my first series I was discovering everything, the rate of expansion in terms of the unlocks and the technology was relatively slow, which was good because the network size was growing and we was getting good income from that, even at a low tech level. With this series, I kind of know what a lot of the components did, and I knew what I wanted to unlock, and I rushed towards them, which is fine. It means we've got the technology to run our network, but it means that we actually struggle on the cash side of things. Now, whilst the network was running, we got some more experience. Let's see what the situation is here. We currently have all of the contract unlocks. We've got all of the automation unlocks. We've got all of the interface unlocks. And we've got, well, not all of the controls one. So the ability to have more stations, and also the wait and reverse button. So a button to for a train to reverse once stopped. That sounds like something that we really should have. So let's get that. And then the stop and reverse. So the button to stop and reverse the train. So you can actually just a button. So one of them is you reverse the train when it's already stopped. But another button here to actually stop the train in its tracks and reverse it there and then. Now, we don't have enough points for that, and we don't have enough points to advance. Oh, we do have enough points to advance the railways. Let's do that, I think. Now, we haven't got a lot of cash to upgrade the track. You can see here that the track is colour-coded. We could upgrade these segments of track here, but we're not going to do that because it's 5,000 per square. Very expensive. We need to get some contracts going so we make more money. That's what we need to do. Now let's have a look at our existing active contracts first. So we've got to have a look at how much reward we're getting for some of these. So let's order by reward ascending. So any that start or end from a coach yard, we can expect for the reward to be lower because it's for us to be able to get advanced experience. So that's one of them. That one is another one, I think. No, it's not. That just goes via Glasgow Central and back again. Interesting. And it is relatively low, but not too bad. And our network down here is quite quiet. In fact, there's nothing on it at the moment. So let's have a look at the contracts and see what we've got. So we've got a Wiflet to Motherwell, but we don't have a coach yard at Motherwell. I feel like that's something that we might do in a coming episode quite soon. So, but we'll decline that for now. Then we've got a load of freights. Now, one of the things is that at Glasgow Central, we've got platforms we're not using at the moment. So if any of these freights want to come to Glasgow Central, at the moment, I'm happy with that. I don't mind. But it doesn't look like any of them really want to. So for now, we'll get rid of them and make room for new contracts. So we've got a commuter train that wants to use the coach yard. It's actually relatively good money by the looks of it, and a target speed of 76 kilometers per hour. Let's just check our timetable. Yeah, we've got plenty of time before our next train arrives here. So let's accept that now. Now, let's see. Does this train want to stop at Wiflet? Yes, it does. So we'll accept it on platform 3. In it comes. And because it's a trial, we'll have to handhold it all the way down the line to where we want it to go. There we go. Then after platform 6, it's going to go into the coach yard. Oh, we haven't got any auto signals on here, actually. So we're going to have to add one of them. There we go. Money is tight, but we're okay. We've got, let's see, Bridgeton. Where's oh yeah, Bridgeton to MacLeod, yeah, then down to Wiflet. No, we don't have that direction of track. We can't do that. And then we've got a commuter train wanting to end up in our coach. No, we don't. We can't do that. Oh, our coach yard here at MacLeod, we could potentially do with more, but 1,000. I'm going to decline the 1,000 one. Okay, they want us to have a coach yard at Newton. Now, this is something that I looked at before, and I was like, oh, we can't have a coach yard here until we've got tunnels. So let's just explore that for a moment. So, in theory, if we had a piece of track coming off here, which I know we could have, can we then have a tunnel that loops from there to over, like, here or something? Tunnel. There to there. Connection impossible. I wonder, I mean, once this train is out of the way, maybe we can try some other options, but looping round and getting through here is going to be difficult. Would be nice to do it though. Let's just get rid of that track. There we go. Now, here at Motherwell, we've got a couple of lines which looks like it could be a terminus. Which, that would be fine, but then we've got... Yeah, it's not going to terminate, is it? It's going to come round here. Once you come out of the station, ideally, we'd want a crossover. So let's go straight forward a bit. Crossover once we come out. Can we get that round, or is... Yeah, we can. Okay, so that's cool. That goes round. We haven't really got the money to... What? Oh, there we go. We haven't really got the money to do this at the moment, but it might be worth opening up... Yeah, it might be worth opening all this section up and starting to build this out with the money that we do have. Once we get a few more contracts underway. Get ahead of myself again. I'm doing it again. Going too fast. Spending all the money before we've even got any money. So let's concentrate on money generation today. And then maybe we'll spend it next time. Right, let's continue. So they want a coach yard at Newton. Not right now. We're not going to build any new coach yard or buy any new platforms today. I think we'll do that next time. So today it's all about getting the extra contracts in so we can get the extra money in, and then we can go spending that money next time. So we're currently rolling along at 5 times speed. Everything's okay at the moment. Once we've finished at platform 6, we want to go to the coach house, which is cool. And then we've got an unbalanced coach house at Glasgow Central. So what we want to do is look for a commuter service that wants to go from Glasgow Central out down to anywhere really. I mean, it could actually go to Bridgeton. I just know that Bridgeton, like, the platforms are really busy already. So it might be that we consider maybe dropping a few of the lesser paid journeys off from that timetable. But let's just boost things up, kick it up a notch a little bit with 15 times speed. We should be able to cope with that because the lines are automated. So the only trains that we really need to look after the most are the ones that are going on their trial run. So we've got a freight that we can't reel. Oh, there we go. There's the end of that trial run. Only 32%. That's not great, but for now we'll accept it because it's money for a start, and secondly, this is setting us up to be able to have advanced experience. So we've got a Glasgow Central to Whifflet, which will be brilliant when we can fit it into the timetable, which I think would actually be right now. Right now, I've just seen it. So we've just had our train come into the coach yard. We can now accept from the coach yard that train, route it to platform 3, and then we'll need an auto signal on the end of platform 3 so that we can route that to this junction block and then through to platform 1, 4, that block and out. Okay, now in theory this train should completely get out of the way of the one that's about to come through. Okay, that all works really nice. I'm very happy with that. We've got a Bridgeton Motherwell Bridgeton, which is impossible on our network, and a freight service that wants to go to Easterhouse, which we haven't got connected up at the moment because it'd be a nightmare. I wish you could sell platforms. I don't know if we'll ever connect up Easterhouse. I guess one way for us to do it would be to use like these northern platforms and link them in somehow and maybe have a tunnel come off and loop round. I don't know. Oh, we've got trains waiting. Okay, so for some reason the train coming in behind caught up. Just for one section of track though. It might be a good idea for us to have another signal in between Newton and Motherwell. 39% and advanced experience. That will do. That will do. Right, what else have we got? Bridgeton, Glasgow Central, Bridgeton. We could do that, but again, the Bridgeton platforms are a bit busy at the moment. And hang on, we've got our intercity service. Oh, it wants to go to Queen Street and everything. I had a good look at that. So it's a lot of money that was that we turned down there. Because we're not expanding just yet. We are going to. So the question is, right, and I'll ask you guys this directly. Yes, you. Whether we're going to go from Glasgow Central and expand to the left through Queen Street and out to Ashfield, or whether we're going to expand down, get Motherwell linked up to Carstairs down there, get Kings Park in there as well. So whether we're going to do this southern section or head west, let me know down in the comments which way you think you would like me to expand next, and we'll take a look at that in a couple of episodes time. Okay, so we've got wanting to build a station, so we'll decline that. We've got a freight service wanting to go to Newton. We don't have the spare platforms for that, we'll decline it. A commuter service wanting to go one direction. Yeah, we can do that. We just need to check the platform 3 is about to have a train to come. So we'll save this service and we'll do it after these trains have left Whifflet and are on the way to Glasgow Central. So I do feel like we should probably just have an auto signal in the middle here. Okay, and for this auto signal we're going to need an arrival sensor there, and an arrival sensor there actually, and that should do the job. What we'll have to do is this departure sensor, we'll have to just change it so that if it's going to Motherwell, it comes. So if we're going to Motherwell, oh, let's do it again. Going to Motherwell, we go to this block, and from Motherwell, if we're going to Newton, we come to this block, and for this arrival sensor, we'll link this auto signal to this station, and for this arrival sensor, we'll link this auto sensor to this station here. So that then's broken up that bit of the network and allows the trains to flow a bit better. Brilliant. Okay. So we do have, like I say, a contract that I'm interested in. But it's a matter of when we can launch that contract at Wiflet, because we have got fairly regular trains coming out of there at the moment. It's probably going to have to wait until 15 minutes past 11. Launch a coach yard at Motherwell. I'm going to decline that for now. Oh no, oh, I don't know. Let's have a look at the timetable zoomed in. Yeah, so if we do it every 10 minutes, I think. So 23:20 is when we'll put that in there. An intercity service, but it involves Queen Street. We'll have to decline that for now. A new one just popped up and I accidentally declined it. This is one of the things I raised with the developer and said, it's a bit difficult for, like, you can accidentally decline ones you don't want to decline when they pop up here. So maybe having like a cooldown button on the decline after them popping up would solve that issue. But let's have a look. So we have a request for a service to go up to Cumberland and back again. That would be a platform 3 arrival, and platform 3 is very busy, so we're going to decline that. We've got a Motherwell, Wiflet Motherwell passing Bridgeton. No, can't do that. Our line doesn't go that way. And a freight service to somewhere we haven't got. Okay, let's carry on. Let's see. Nope, we're not doing any new stations. We're just working out the best ways that we're going to make the money out of what we've got so far. And you can see we've got 6713 are the commuter train coming out at 10 past. So we'll wait until 20 past and get the next train out. And this is going to unbalance the Cumberland. Oh, hang on. So one of the things it looks like we haven't set up yet, which we should have done. What's this one doing? So that one should have gone in here by now, I think. Yes, it has. We haven't done this sensor properly yet. Okay, so we'll sort that out. Then Glasgow Central, it says we want to go from the coach yard. And that should automatically put it into platform 3. It did. Now, one of the things we haven't got is a departure sensor at platform 3. And we haven't got the money for it either, so I'm going to have to do that manually and depart it to here. And then we are getting close to being able to accept that contract now for the next train. Okay, fair enough. The only problem is now is that the Newton train leaving Glasgow Central is running ever so slightly later than it normally would, so we're going to have a small backlog of trains, and I can hear the ding dong and notifications in my ear as the game tells me we've got trains waiting. So we need a departure sensor at platform 3. This departure sensor needs to say, oh well, other trains finish to that coach yard. So hopefully any new train coming into platform 6 that is terminating will go into its coach yard now. Right. Wiflet timetable. Yet we want to accept this contract very soon. Not just yet. Not just yet. Get ready. On our marks. Get set. See, I did it again. And contract. Platform 3. Go. There we go. Now, because this is, again, this is a trial, we're going to have to manually put this down through the line. And this one isn't terminating at Glasgow. This one's terminating up here at Cumberland. So platform 4 is busy at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that by the time the train gets there, it won't be busy. So we have got one train at platform 4 at the moment. It's going to go into the coach yard, sorry. And then the next train to come is going to be coming from the coach house. So almost certainly by the time our trial train gets there, which is back here still, the platform should be free. But when is it then not available again? Oh, there's a big gap. Okay, there's a massive gap in the timetable. I am relatively confident we'll be okay. We should be alright there. Okay, so it wants a freight service that we can't do, and it wants to do an intercity service that we can't do. I would love an intercity service to Glasgow Central. That would be nice. Okay. So we need to be careful about when we allow this train to come up through our spaghetti network. And I think this is the first time we've actually got a train crossing over from the Motherwell line to the Bridgeton line. But platform 4 is now free. It's now available, and we can slip that train in there beautifully now, I think. And then we'll actually then continue that onto platform 4. The only trouble now is we have a train coming from Bridgeton that will want to go into platform 3. And our new train is going to get in the way just a tiny bit. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I think it might be okay. Well, it's in the tunnel and the other train's just about to leave. So I think it is... Yeah, it's coming out of the tunnel. Yeah, I think it's going to have to wait just a little bit. Just for a moment. Yeah, there was the ding in my headphones, and away it goes again. Okay, so the train had to wait momentarily. Not a problem. And then we'll tell it to go in the coach house when it's done. Now, ideally now, we want a service to come from there back out again. So let's have a look. That's a Cumberland to Bridgeton. There's a freight. We'll get rid of that. There's a freight. We'll get rid of that. Whifflet to Glasgow Central commuter. Yeah, I could do with that one. I guess we got room in the timetable to get a train to Bridgeton on platform 1? No. Doesn't look like it. So we'll decline that one for now. And then we'll have a look at Whifflet, at the arrivals. Yeah, we've actually got the perfect timing in just a couple of minutes to accept this commuter contract into Glasgow Central. So we'll keep an eye on that. And we definitely need a contract for a train to come. Hopefully Cumberland to Whifflet would be nice. But we'll have to wait and see. So accepting new contract for Whifflet in now. There we go. And this train should be completely out the way through all the way to the coach house before anything else gets in the way. Fantastic. Okay, but that is now 2 coach houses which are unbalanced. So we definitely need to find a Glasgow to Bridgeton. Oh my goodness. I almost feel like I've done the platforms at Bridgeton wrong. I feel like there's more arriving at Bridgeton than departing from. Now at the beginning it was even. I suppose if there's a gap we could do it. I mean, I'm looking for a gap. I can't see a gap for the arrivals of platform 1. Platform 3 is just not getting used. I guess what we could do I mean, if we change the way that this works, we could get trains... We could actually get trains to arrive on platform 3 as like a backup. In case platform 1's too busy. Like that. So trains always come in on platform 2. And we use platform 1 as an arrival, but we can always use... We can also use platform 3. So let's do that. Let's accept that. Now, we're going to wait, I think. No, we're not going to wait. We're going to do it now. We've got a train sat there waiting to come out, haven't we? One more finishing than originating at this station. Yes, but the train isn't there yet. Okay. So we're going to have to wait until the train gets there before we accept that contract. So that's fine. Also, we've accidentally left that turned on. We'll get rid of that. And, I've just noticed something here. This signal has no sensor before it. We would have to put 2 arrival sensors here, link it up to this and get them sorted out. Pretty sure we can do that if we've got the money. We haven't got the money. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. And we'll keep an eye on the contracts. I think I can get that to work if we've got the money. We've got another offer for Glasgow to Bridgeton. Really likes the Glasgow to Bridgeton stuff, doesn't it? But the target speed is lower than the one we was about to accept, so we'll decline the older one and keep the newer one. I mean, I don't really care about penalties because I'm hopefully on our network. It doesn't matter about penalties because we won't get any penalties. Yeah, we're going to have to redo this here. We also need a departure sensor at platform 3 pretty soon. I don't really want our trains to be crossing over into platform 3 to arrive. I think we need platform 2 as an arrival. We need to change all the trains that leave Bridgeton to leave platform 2. But to do that, we'd need a departure sensor. We can afford the departure sensor. It's just going to slow us down. Let's do it. We'll put the departure sensor in. We'll get rid of that little bit of track for now. And we'll put that in there like that. I like it. That works. And that's going to be for the future. And then every train that's coming from Bridgeton, we need to change the orders. Okay. We just need to get this sensor sorted out first. So, at least one platform. Oh, okay. So we need... Oh, there's our contract complete. Absolutely fantastic. We've also got the next train coming in, completing the contract. I think the next train will be about to come out of there. We need an auto signal on the end here to be able to use that departure sensor. So we're going to say, if you're coming up here, go there. And also if you're going to Glasgow, go there as well. I think that's about it. So the next train to come in is actually going into the coach house. So I'm not going to accept that contract just yet. So now I think we can get all the trains that are coming from Bridgeton. Active contracts from Bridgeton. We can change what platform they arrive on. So Bridgeton... how do I change the contract? Do I have to... Commuter train... fulfilled. I can click on the live train and say Bridgeton and adjust timetable, not contract, and just say platform 3. And then I guess I'm just going to have to go through the timetable here and just say adjust timetable platform 3, adjust timetable platform 3. This is actually working quite well. I can see them in the timetable just jumping down. There we are. We've got a train arriving at platform 3. That worked brilliantly. Okay, so this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I just need to make sure we get every single one of them onto platform 3. There are so many. That leaves platform 2 open. And we can now get rid of this piece of track here because we don't... Oh, there's a train in the way. We'll just wait until that train's moved out of the way. So, here we go. The train coming out from Glasgow Centre. We need to auto-dispatch. I forgot about this. So I'm going to turn it on for both commuter and intercity. And because the coach house is relatively close to Glasgow Central, I'm going to say we only give them 3 minutes to come out in advance. But I'm now going to, from coach yard, that should get us onto platform 3, no problem. And then we'll just route that train out of there. So the next time there's a gap in the schedule, we need to get this next train out of platform 3 and into Bridgeton. We can also delete this piece of track now. We shouldn't need it. We can actually also delete that departure sensor. Shouldn't need it. That's 20 grand back in the bank. And also that auto signal can be downgraded to a manual signal because we're just accepting trains. And then we have an arrival sensor here and here. Get this one and say this signal to that station, and this one can use the same signal. There we go. That signal to that station. Is that going to work? I mean, there is a junction there, but hopefully that'll be all right. Now, this train here, it says is coming to Glasgow Central next, but then it's going back to Newton, and there's a gap in the timetable after it leaves. So I think what we'll do is we'll accept that contract after this train's left to go to Bridgeton. Now, are the trains doing all right here? I think so. Yeah, that looks like it's okay. This signal here and this sensor still is linking to the same piece of track. I haven't broken it. So here we go. The train's leaving. We need to accept this contract. Let's just pause it for a second because there's a load of new contracts. And I don't want to accidentally click the wrong thing. So here we go. Glasgow Central to Bridgeton. Accept. From coach yard. Platform 3. Okay. There is a slight slowdown here with these two trains. But it looks like it's okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of waiting. Not much. So once we've got this network going with a lot more contracts, we can get rid. So we've currently got a big imbalance at Cumberland. We need to get more trains in there. So this section's now free. We'll get it to come up to here next. It looks like there's actually a nice little gap. So there. And then into platform 2. Right, we need to get a train out of this coach yard. So that one would do it. That one would do it, and I think by the time it came out, we'd be alright. The only problem is platform 4 is not available yet. And it's not going to be available for a little while, so we'll have to do that sometime soon. Let's get rid of this. We've got an intercity... here we go, an intercity service to Glasgow Central. I want that. Let's get rid of this. This is a repeating... Oh, hang on, that's a one-time intercity to Glasgow Central. Maybe we'll accept it. I'm not 100% sure. But we certainly do have a lot more contracts and things are flowing quite nicely. which is really good. Cool. Okay, well, we're going to leave it there for now. The only thing I'll really do between episodes is I'll get that departure sensor in at Glasgow Central Platform 3, and I'll see you next time where we're going to start to expand the network. I don't know which way we're going to do it, so remember to put that down in the comments, and we'll find out soon. It might be that by the time I record next episode, I might need to do a bit more expansion in the way that I want to before I see your comments, but I will definitely read your comments and we'll definitely integrate that into the plans. So thank you very much for watching. Take care. Remember, the website masterhellish.net is a great place to go where you can see my schedule, look at my playlists and get involved with all the different events that are going on. And of course the Discord is a great place to come to chat about Railroute and the other games that I do. But that's all from me for now. Take care. Goodbye.